If you're like so many other business owners and entrepreneurs and you find yourself getting stuck in perfectionism or procrastination and your business isn't moving forward, then grab a pad of paper and a pen because, my friends, this is not only the stern truth, this episode is for you. Enjoy. Hi, I'm Marshall Stern, and I've spent over 35 years leading and growing multiple small businesses. I know firsthand the struggles of entrepreneurship, feeling isolated, lonely, overwhelmed, and feeling like you have to do it all by yourself. I've been through multiple recessions, and I have felt the highs and the lows. I've been there, and I get it. This podcast is here to change that. Every week, I will bring you straight talking advice, real-world strategies, and honest conversations about what it takes to succeed in business without the fluff, the gimmicks, or the sugarcoating. If you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and start making real progress, then you are in the right place. This is the Stern Truth. All right, welcome back everyone to another episode of the Stern Truth Business Unfiltered. And today I want to talk about something that came up recently, comes up actually frequently in my client coaching sessions, and that is this whole idea of perfectionism and procrastination, and really what is all stemming from perfectionism. So if you're listening to this, thank you. If you're watching this on YouTube, I have actually put down some notes here because I do not want to forget anything. I've done some research on this. I've looked back to some of my client coaching sessions, and I want to learn a little bit more about perfectionism and how it does really hold us back from building the success, the business, the traction, not just in business, but really in life as well. Okay. It's actually really quietly a business killer. And here's the reason why. And I've seen this over and over and over again. Business owners with great ideas, tons of potential, they're stuck. They're stuck in neutral because they don't think they're quite ready yet. They don't think they're quite ready yet. But here's the stern truth. Perfectionism isn't about excellence. It's about fear in most cases. Fear of failure, fear of being judged, fear of not being good enough. My friends, perfectionism is costing you. We like to think, though, of perfectionism meaning having high standards. But the stern truth is it's often just fear wearing a fancy disguise. It's fear wearing a fancy disguise as, oh, I have to have high standards. It has to be perfect. It has to be this, it has to be that. It shows up in various ways for each of us. It shows up sometimes when we're tweaking a post, social media post, constantly in that state. And trust me, I've been there of tweaking and fixing. This image isn't good enough. The word's not good enough. The hashtags aren't good enough. This isn't good enough. Or presentation, if we're doing a presentation to a group of people, or sales presentation. It shows up sometimes just avoiding launching something because you don't think you've got it right yet. I've seen this with many of my clients, whether it's a program that they're launching, a product or service that they're trying to launch. It's not delegating. It can show up that way as well as not delegating because no one else can do it as well as you can because you do it to perfection. High standards to perfection. Does that sound like you? Is it sounding familiar? But here's really the thing. Here is what it is costing you. Every week, every moment, every day, you delay launching something, you delay posting something, you delay getting yourself out there, you lose momentum. Every time you rewrite something for the 8th, 9th, 10th time, an email, a post, a proposal, you're losing energy, you're losing time. And depending on what the situation is, the prospect may have moved on by then. Every time you stop yourself from showing up because you think it's not perfect enough or you're not perfect enough, even doing a video like this, you don't think it's perfect enough. Sure, it can be much better, but every time you postpone, you lose connection, you lose momentum, you lose opportunity, my friends, and you lose, of course, time. which we can never get back. Perfectionism, however, for some of us keeps us busy, right? We're busy perfecting, but it's not necessarily productive. It gives us the illusion of being busy. It gives us the illusion of maybe safety even, but it's really fear that's actually what is keeping us from moving forward, getting to that next level, whatever it is for you. An example for this, more recently, I was in a client coaching session and my client kept delaying launching or relaunching her business because it wasn't good enough. The back end wasn't good enough. The systems weren't perfected enough. The website wasn't just right. She lost months and months and opportunity, potential clients she could have actually been working with. Another client of mine procrastinated. It showed up as procrastination on posting on Instagram, on doing reels on Instagram, because she didn't think it was good enough. She didn't think putting herself on camera was perfect enough. Again, she lost time and potential prospects and clients. So, how do we break from it? It's fine to call it what it is. Perfectionism can totally be a business killer. How do we break from it? How do you shift from perfect to progress? That's the key. That's the key. It doesn't have to be perfect. Change your mindset. It doesn't have to be perfect, my friends. Just make progress. How do we do that? You first accept it. Instead of being perfect, I'm going to make some progress. So you start asking yourself, what's the next step I can take? What's the next step I can take? Not the perfect step, but the next one. I will repeat, not the perfect step, but the next one. Progress, right? Here's a few things that might help you. Set real deadlines. Stick to them. Setting a deadline is great, but you have to stick to them. If you wait until it's perfect, you'll never do it. You'll never launch, you'll never go live on a video, you'll never post, you'll never go to that networking event, you'll never do this, you'll never do that. Get it down on your calendar, commit to doing it, and do it. Another one, adopt the beta mindset. Okay, I've done this with programs that I've launched. Launch a version, whatever it is. Even it's a mindset. Even if it's a post or a video, you're in beta mode. It's 80% ready. Post it, launch it, and then tweak it. Don't wait. It's never going to be 100% ready. But when we just do it, as a mentor of mine said, jump and build your wings on the way down. So beta test it. When you're 80% or even 70% ready, if you feel more comfortable with 80, go 80. Okay. 80% ready, just do it. All right. Delegate. Even if someone else does it differently, that actually might be better. Here's the thing, done is better than perfect. We're not talking about heart surgery. For a heart surgeon, you're listening to this, okay, should have said at the beginning, that's a little bit different. We're not sewing up, we're not stitching up a body, we're not stitching up a surgical wound. We're talking in business. Done is better than perfect. Also, reframe mistakes as learning, as data, as feedback, not failure. Learn from it. Learn from what you could have done differently. Learn from what the feedback is from people and adjust accordingly. All right. Also, ask what's the minimum viable version? You can always improve it later, but you can't grow something that doesn't exist. If you don't put it out there, you're never going to know, my friends. Don't be the world's best kept secret. Get out there. Doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You've heard the quote, you don't have to be great to start, but you should start to be great. It's a process. Work towards that. Work towards being better. Work towards being great. Not perfect. Work towards excellence, not perfection. Excellence, greatness, not perfection. And when you let go of this whole idea of perfection, you gain so much more than time. You gain energy, you gain confidence, and you gain freedom. People don't want perfect, okay? Your prospects, your future clients don't want, unless you're a heart surgeon, they don't want perfect. They want real. They want you. They want real because it connects. Real sells. real grows. Letting go of perfect lets you show up as yourself. And that's what your business truly needs. And you will learn along the way. And you'll grow and mature and improve along the way. Even me with this podcast, I'm probably a little bit better now than I was, 43, 44 episodes ago? And in another 43, 44 episodes, I will be even better. If I waited till it was perfect, till the lighting, till the stage, till the camera, till everything was perfect, we're probably going to be looking at a couple of years from now. And of course, it's still not perfect, so we'd never launch. But if you know what I'm saying. So I just launched. I just jumped and I'm building my wings on the way down. So here's my challenge for you this week and moving forward. But this week, think of one thing you've been sitting on because it's not ready. That's my air quotes if you're listening to this podcast. Sitting on because it's not ready. All right. I'll repeat that because I kind of laughed halfway through. Because seriously, we all do it from time to time. Think of one thing that you've been procrastinating or sitting on, postponing because you think it's not or you're not ready. It's not perfect. And this week, I want you to put it out there. Do it. Launch it. Send it. Reach out. Go. Progress beats perfection, my friends. Every single time. If you're still with me, if this episode hits home with you, please comment, send me a message, tag me, tell me what you are finally putting out there. That's my accountability action step for you. And also, if you're ready to surround yourself with other business owners who take action and don't get stuck in perfection, why don't you come and check out one of our upcoming Momentum mentorship groups. Unit details are below. You got my email. Just reach out. Check out the page. Check us out. Come as a guest. No cost to you. Or if you want to talk about how you can break the cycle of perfectionism for your own business, my friends, let's have a chat. Simply reach out to me. All right. Thank you for listening to the Stern Truth podcast, Business Unfiltered. We will see you again next week. Thank you so much for tuning in to The Stern Truth. If you found today's episode helpful, we would love to hear from you. Please like, share, and leave us a review. Also, if you'd like to be a guest in an upcoming episode or join us in one of our Momentum Accountability Group sessions, simply email me to marshall@marshallstern.net. That's marshallstern.net. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep pushing forward and leading with confidence.